Let's take a closer look at the new Funko Pop Vinyl Convention exclusive Darth Maul figure.
Villa Varykino, living the Star Wars life.
Hello there, and thanks for visiting the Villa Varykino YouTube channel. I have a new arrival that I'm quite excited about here to unbox today. This is the Funko Pop Vinyl Darth Maul figure that was recently released at New York Comic Con in the States. For us here in New Zealand, whenever there is a international convention exclusive, say at a Comic Con or Star Wars Celebration, these figures are available locally for us here with a slightly different sticker. As you can see, this one says Funko Exclusive 2023 Fall Convention Limited Edition, and there's a little nod to the original convention. We have a little stylized Funko icon there of the Statue of Liberty because of course this was for the New York Comic Con. Other variations we have is the Galactic Convention sticker. If we did not get a Funko directly during a Star Wars Celebration convention, it has a Galactic Convention rather than the Celebration sticker. So if you don't care about the sticker, you care more about getting the figure, it is quite a fun way to add these figures to your collection. I am not fussed about the sticker, I just want the figure because of course I can't attend very many conventions in the States, certainly not as often as I would like to. Now this is an interesting Darth Maul because this one, if you can just see through the box there at the front, this is what I affectionately call a Cyborg Maul. Now, fun story, a few years ago I actually won the Sideshow Premium Format statue of Cyborg Maul, so I'm kind of quite nostalgic about it. It is set pride of place amongst some of my favorite large-scale statues from Sideshow, and so when I saw this one I thought I have to have it. It reminds me so much of that statue, and I think it is just a fun sort of part of Darth Maul's story. On the back here we can see some of the other figures that this one is alongside. We can see these are others from the Clone Wars era. We have Ahsoka as she appears in Season 7, another version of Maul, Gar Saxon, Bo-Katan, and Wrecker there. So this one is number 647. You can see the ones on the back are generally all in the 400s there. So I think this one looks really fun. He arrived very quickly for us here in New Zealand, very excited. I'm going to get stuck in and open him up very shortly. So it's a pretty standard box. We have a dark blue stripe here, pretty plain black and white banner up here, none of the bright colors. I think it's interesting he has sort of a clamshell plastic, so we're looking through two layers of plastic here on the front. Definitely keen to open him up and take a closer look at all those details there. As I said, the characters there on the back with a little bit of artwork of the character there, and that full image there on the side, and we can really see those cybernetic legs there and his half lightsaber there. We can see this is the sort of half of the one that he uses in that Phantom Menace fight rather than any of the different ones that he carries later in his sort of Crimson Dawn era. So very cool. Another shot of that sticker there. It's always nice when the stickers are reasonably straight and well placed on the front. Sometimes they can be a little bit crooked, not a major deal, but it's just nice when they look nice and tidy like that. So let's get stuck in and open this one up. I'm going to go in from the bottom. It has an interesting blue background there. It's a bit different to some of the other Funkos I have. And we can see his two-part plastic packaging. There we go. And he looks really cool. I love the metallic finish on his legs. It was really hard to see because they are a darker color inside the box. It was quite shadowed. We can see his really cool sort of Sith tattoos there on his chest. We can see that lightsaber, really good face paint. I like his horns. This is really quite cool, seeing him all in detail there. I love the claw feet on the base. That just looks really cool. Of course, we've got his fun bobblehead movement there. And his black ears, I think those are really quite cute. I think that's quite fun. Interesting, he doesn't have the little earring stud that often appears on a lot of Darth Maul merchandise. We've got his black gloves and his sort of silver neck collar here. That's quite cool. I'm really quite impressed with the detail on his chest. Sometimes Funko doesn't quite get that small painted detail quite tidily done. I think it looks quite good on this one. And I'm really just enjoying, there's two tones of sort of metallic silver here. There's a darker tone on these sort of thigh sections, and then the raised is a paler silver. So it really gives good detail, accenting to some of the sculpting there. I think that looks really quite cool. I like it when they do exclusives that are a variation of a character, not locking a whole character away behind a convention exclusive. So I think that this is fun. There are certainly other versions of Darth Maul, so if you can't get a hold of this one, there are other Darth Mauls out there to add to your collection. I think this one is really quite fun. I think his horns are, the front ones look like they are sculpted separately and then glued on. I can just see just a little bit of a rim where that one would be inserted, because we can just kind of see the base on this one. It probably won't show up very well on camera because I'm looking up very, very closely. So we've got some really tidy paint on these three front horns because they are painted separately and then attached. So the horns on the back look like they are part of the sculpt, and this is where we get just a little bit of overspill. The black of his head is just on the base of those horns. You can sort of see that. But of course this is around the back of the character, and they still look pretty tidy. It's not a major, you know, you can just kind of see the fact that this is all sculpted together, and those are just two very contrasting colors, and those front ones look really tidy. The ones on by his ears are also part of the sculpt, so we can just sort of see the way that they are painted. But I do appreciate these front ones being separate, so we get a nice crisp definition, particularly with this face pattern. It would be a shame if those looked really messy on the front. I particularly like that. We can even see the little detail painted on the chin there. Really nice and tidy paint job. I was a little bit worried, you know, seeing the images of this online. I'm like, oh, there is some variability here that this could go quite wonky. I'm really happy with this one. It looks really tidy. I'm not really seeing anything major. I'm not seeing sort of glue or anything that sort of really bothers me. I like the paint work on these legs. The metallic finish just looks really, really cool. I think it's interesting. We have a metallic finish on this glove. You can kind of see with that thigh piece in the background. And the one that is holding his lightsaber is black. It's a different color there. You can sort of see compared to his thigh. Got some nice silver paint on his lightsaber. No detail accent paints. The lightsaber is just silver. And then we've got a nice red translucent blade there. Nice tidy silver Star Wars logo on the classic Funko base there, as all of the modern Star Wars figures come affixed to this plastic base. We've got a nice bobblehead. And of course the text on the underside. All up, I think this is fantastic. I like the fact that it's a variant. It's the kind of figure I didn't think that we would ever get in the Funko range. There are certainly a lot of new characters when we think about the whole host of new characters from the Ahsoka series, and we've got things like Andor coming up in the future. You know, there's so many things that Funko could be tuning out. So I like some slightly older designs coming through. I think this is really quite fun. Definitely was a must-have. I was so happy that I was able to get this locally because I'm not able to attend New York Comic Con. Very, very cool. Very happy to add this to my Funko Star Wars collection. Let me know in the comments down below if you'll be picking this one up and what you think about the overall sculpt and execution of this Funko figure. I think it's a great sculpt, great paint job. Overall, I think it's really cool. I'm very nostalgic about the Cyborg Maul. Thank you so much for watching my unboxing. Do check out our other videos for more Star Wars unboxings and adventures. Catch you on the next video, and as always, may the Force be with you.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, check out our other videos, and subscribe for alerts about new uploads. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.